Hey YouTube, this is Carla. Sorry about the not updating last week. I completely crashed my computer, so I had to reboot the Windows disk and everything, and to me this seems choppy right now, so I don't know if my settings are wrong or anything, but let me know if something's wrong and maybe I can fix that. I have been bad for the past few weeks, and it's not that I didn't know that I was being bad. I kind of knew I was being bad, but I was like resisting the fact that I wasn't like everybody else now. I kind of had it in my head that after surgery I was done with dieting. I was like everybody else. I was just like those thin people that could eat whatever they wanted, and I wouldn't have to ever think about that again. And that's not a good idea on the DS. That's basically because I was feeling crappy. I mean, one of the things was I wasn't taking my vitamins more than once a day. Really bad idea. I got some B12s now, some 10,000 IUs in the mail from Vitality, and they've been making a big difference. I take one of those in the morning, and then I've started taking my B50s in the morning, vitamin A and D in the morning, and then sometimes a multivitamin in the morning, and then the rest at night, so I'm spreading it out a little bit. I've got a lot more energy. And I recently posted on the Ohio boards about how I wasn't losing any weight. I went from 209 to 212. And that really upset me. And you know, there's been some good stuff that should pick me up. Like, I ordered a pair of jeans. I think I told you this last time, some size 20s. And then by the time I had gotten the first pair, and I had to return that pair, canceled my second pair that was on back order, and ordered a couple of pairs of 18s. And I got those in the mail. It took like 3 weeks to get them. I don't know what the heck the deal was. But I don't know if I paid like for faster shipping the first time or whatever, but by the time I got them, they were loose, you know, just a little loose, and they kind of kept falling down a little bit. So, you know, our bodies aren't like skinny girls' bodies where you actually have hips to, you know, to hold up the pants. So if they're loose around my waist, they're coming down. So I went into Walmart and I was thinking, well, maybe I should get a belt, you know. This is not a concept that I can be comfortable with. I would ever have been comfortable with. But, well, I went over into the belt section, and I had to ask because I've never been there before. And this would be like the first belt that I've had in 30 years. 30 years. And I was surprised. I did get a belt that just fit on the last loops, you know. And it was a extra large belt, and these are my jeans, and I'm going to show them to you. So, I got I'm actually 2 loops, so this is in a week. I went from the first loops, and I'll tell you how I did that right there. I went to the second loop. And the jeans, you know, they're kind of baggy right there and everything, and I still got like this, it's actually all skin, you know, and I have like, I had a tummy tuck a long time ago, so I don't have that thing that most people have, although I think I will have it. Excuse me. I think I will have it once I really get down to weight and everything. But about 4 days ago, 3 days ago, whatever, I went on the Ohio boards and I was saying, oh, I went up from 209 to 212, I don't know what's going on. And I put on there what I was eating, and I didn't get hosed or anything, but they're like, you're eating 2 baked potatoes, and well, they were small, but 2 baked potatoes, a 10-ounce steak for supper, which the steak is okay. And I kind of rethought over my meals, and I thought, I'm always eating pasta, potatoes. I mean, you know, my family was German. You don't have pasta, potatoes. You have to have a side dish. You know, nobody in this house really eats rice except for me. Maybe some of the kids do, but if my husband's not here, I'll make it, which is hardly ever. But I started to think, you really don't need all that pasta, and it was making me really hungry. So I was always you know, making something like that. I was always making side dishes. You know, it's for the kids. I've got a lot of kids, so. And I thought to myself, well, what else could I have? Like, and I was posting on there, and they're like, well, okay, you're eating corn, you're eating carrots, which is great and everything, but that's really high sugar vegetables, where if I could be picking green beans, cauliflower, broccoli, you know, cook the crap out of it so it's soft, because broccoli does get stuck with me. And I've just been really, you know, over time now, I've really been making bad choices, and it's really slowed me down. And I started taking these Tramadols, it's for my back, and that slowed down my digestion a little bit. And I think that has stopped a little bit of the weight loss. And the doctor put me on cephalosporin, or not, ciprofloxacin or whatever. And I had a really bad bladder infection. I mean, even the tech that was looking at it, she was like, this is brown, you know, and it's like, that's kind of gross. But, so I had a really bad, probably kidney infection, she said. So I'm done with that now. So hopefully that'll get better. But yesterday and today, no potatoes, no pasta, no nothing, you know. And amazingly, that's how I lost that extra loop on my belt, is my stomach wasn't hurting, it wasn't sensitive, I wasn't running to the toilet every 5 minutes, and things sort of calmed down. I didn't even wake up and I'm usually 3:30 in the morning going to the bathroom, and I didn't do that. I didn't even, like, it was like we woke up at like 11 o'clock because it was Sunday, and I didn't even have to go to the bathroom until like 3 o'clock or something, like 4 o'clock. So that, and you know, and like my stomach doesn't, you know, I mean, you don't feel like sick, or, you know what I'm saying. But so I think I've lost some water. I think I probably lost some weight from that. Although tonight I was a little bad, you know. We went up to Golden Corral, and I was good at Golden Corral. I actually just ate some meat, and I think there was a little bit of sugar in the Bourbon Street chicken. And I had like 1 fork of brownie, you know, like just a 1 bite, just to taste, and but otherwise I ate meat and some cauliflower. That's about it. And you know what, I gave them that little bariatric card, and they gave me like $1 off the meal. I was like, so I paid like $10 still for my meal. So I was kind of pissed about that. So I told them the kids were actually 6 instead of 7. So I got their meals at like $1.50 cheaper. So I saved $3 on that, because, you know, there's no way I'm eating like $10 worth of food. So, but anyways, when I got home, I just, like, there was 6 there was like 6 Girl Scout cookies, and I was like giving them to the kids, and then there was like 4 left or whatever like that. And so I was like shoving them in. I was like, and I'm not a sweet eater. I don't eat cake. I don't eat ice cream anymore. I don't crave sweets. But I was like, oh God, these are good. You know, of course they're gone, and I'm not going to even go near the Girl Scout girls, whatever, when I go to the grocery store. But, so I'm glad they're gone, but tomorrow I'm going to be really, really good to make up for that. And I think we all slip and fall a little bit, you know, and that's okay. You know, I'm happy with that, because, hey, I'm sitting comfortable. I even sat on the floor in these jeans. I don't have no pinching, no stomach pain. I feel really good, you know, and that's worth a lot. That is really worth a lot. And this is, if I don't eat sugar or sweets, or like kick myself during the day with a little bite of this or that, you know, I totally don't. I just go get meat. I go eat my protein. I've been taking my protein drinks every day, so I've been doing really good. So I will update you next week on how I'm doing, because I'm going to be really good this week. So next week is going to be a big week for me, I hope. 9 pounds or 10 pounds, 10 pounds to 199. Let's see how fast I can do that. All right, so we'll talk to you later. Bye.